For over 20 years, if you wanted to find something online, you didn't just search for it, you Googled it. Google became synonymous with finding information, our default gateway to the vastness of the internet. But what if I told you that entire foundation is starting to crack? A new force is emerging, one that could fundamentally change how we interact with the web forever. I'm talking about artificial intelligence. Systems like Chat, Gemini, and Claude are no longer just showing you a list of links. They're giving you direct, complete answers written in plain English. This might seem like a simple convenience, but it's a revolution in disguise. It could reshape the entire internet as we know it. So, today, we're going to explore how AI is upending web search, why a giant like Google is getting nervous, and what this all means for you, for the websites you visit, and for the future of information itself. To understand where we're going, we first need to understand how things work right now. When you type something into Google, you're not actually getting an answer from Google. You're getting a ranked list of websites that Google thinks might have the answer. Behind this is Google's legendary search algorithm. It analyzes billions of web pages using hundreds of factors: how many people visit them, how trustworthy they seem, and how closely their content matches your search. Google's real genius is in finding information and sorting it. It's a sorting machine designed to put the most relevant result at the very top, so you can find what you need and get on with your day. This system has been so effective that Google now controls about 90% of the entire global search market. It's an unbelievable dominance. But in the world of tech, no king rules forever, and that dominance is now facing its biggest challenge yet. History is filled with digital giants that fell. Remember Yahoo, AltaVista, or Lycos? They were the Google of their day, until Google came along with a better idea and made them obsolete. Now, Google might be on the other side of that equation. AI systems like Chat are changing user expectations at lightning speed. Think about it. Why would you want to click through 10 different blue links, scanning each page for the information you need, when an AI can just give you the answer in a single, well-written paragraph? This simple shift in behavior threatens Google's entire business model. Until now, Google's job was to send you somewhere else to another website. But generative AI like Chat or Google's own Gemini aims to be the destination itself. It gives you a complete, human-like answer right there on the screen. For you, the user, that's incredibly convenient. But for Google, it's a 5-alarm fire. So, how does Google even make money? Searching is free, and websites don't pay to be in the results. The secret is advertising. Every time you search, you see ads. They're at the top of the page, on the side, and mixed in with the organic results. And let's be honest, they're designed to look almost identical to the real search results, so people click on them, sometimes without even realizing it. Those clicks are the lifeblood of Google's parent company, Alphabet. Around 80% of its massive revenue comes from advertising. But if an AI just gives you the answer directly, you don't need to click on any links, ad or not. And if you stop clicking, the money stops flowing. When users no longer visit external websites, they don't see the ads, and the entire economic engine grinds to a halt. This is precisely why Google, despite its seemingly untouchable position, is suddenly scrambling. Microsoft saw an opportunity and was the first to make a big move. It integrated Chat directly into its Bing search engine, rebranding it as Copilot. Now, when you search on Bing, you don't just get links. You get a fully written answer, often with citations to the sources it used. Google, of course, is firing back with its own powerful AI called Gemini. The concept is the same. The AI will tackle complex questions, summarizing information from across the web into a single, easy-to-digest response. For users, this is a game changer. It's like having a research assistant on call 24/7. But this convenience fundamentally alters the structure of the internet. For 2 decades, The web has been a relatively open field. Any website, big or small, had a chance to attract visitors through good content and smart SEO. But with AI summaries, a new, powerful layer is being inserted between you and the original information. The AI becomes the ultimate gatekeeper of knowledge, deciding what's important enough to include in its summary. This isn't just an update, it's a tectonic shift. For anyone who creates content online, news organizations, bloggers, artists, educators, this is a potential nightmare. If an AI summarizes their articles and users never click through to the original site, their traffic will plummet. And when traffic disappears, so does the advertising revenue that keeps many of them afloat. Even if the AI gives credit and links to the source, how many people will actually click it? Most will be satisfied with the quick summary. It's faster, it's easier. But this convenience has a hidden cost. It threatens the very ecosystem that produces the high-quality information the AI relies on. This creates a dangerous feedback loop. Less revenue for creators means there's less incentive to produce in-depth, original work. And if there's less original content online, the AI itself gets dumber because it has less quality material to learn from. We could end up in an internet filled with nothing but recycled, shallow summaries with very few new ideas or genuine insights. There's another major issue we need to talk about. The term artificial intelligence is a bit misleading. These systems aren't truly intelligent in the way humans are. They don't understand concepts or facts. They are incredibly sophisticated prediction machines, trained on vast amounts of text to guess which word is statistically most likely to come next. This often results in answers that are impressively accurate, but it can also lead to what experts call hallucinations, the AI confidently making things up. Remember the public demo for Google's chatbot, Bard? It was asked about new discoveries from the James Webb Space Telescope. Bard gave a smooth, confident-sounding answer, claiming the telescope took the very first image of a planet outside our solar system. The only problem? That was completely wrong. That first image was taken way back in 2004, years before the telescope even launched. The market reaction was brutal. Google's stock price dropped by 7% in one day, wiping out over $100 billion in value. It was a stark reminder of just how fragile and unreliable this technology can still be. Even if the AI becomes perfectly accurate, a much bigger danger looms: human laziness. The easier information is to get, the less we feel the need to think critically, question sources, or dig deeper. Why would you read 3 different articles from multiple viewpoints when a chatbot can give you a neat little summary in seconds? But we have to remember, every summary is an interpretation. The facts it chooses to include and, more importantly, the ones it leaves out subtly shape our understanding of the world. We're slowly shifting from an internet of raw ingredients, where we had to do the cooking ourselves, to an internet of prepackaged, ready-made meals. It's fast, convenient, and requires zero effort. But just like a diet of only fast food can make our bodies weak, a diet of a fast knowledge can make our minds lazy. When we only consume pre-digested answers, we risk losing the crucial skill of forming our own opinions. This is more than just a new way to search. It's the dawn of a new information era. When AI systems become the primary arbiters of what's true, transparency suffers. The algorithms that power them are black boxes, impossibly complex and opaque. It's incredibly difficult to know why an AI gave a certain answer or to spot subtle biases. This raises huge questions. Who is responsible when an AI provides dangerously incorrect information? How does it choose its sources? And what hidden commercial interests might be influencing its answers? Because let's not forget, behind every AI is a massive corporation: Microsoft, Google, OpenAI, and they all have clear economic goals. They want your data, they want your engagement, and ultimately, they want your money. As a society, Our challenge will be to embrace this powerful technology critically. AI can be an incredible tool for making knowledge more accessible, but it must never become the only gateway to that knowledge. So, what will search look like in 5 or 10 years? We'll probably stop typing. We'll just talk to our devices, asking questions in natural language. The AI will respond instantly, maybe cite a few key sources, and be ready for follow-up questions. It will feel more personal, more like a conversation. But it will also make us more dependent on the handful of companies that control these systems. Google, Microsoft, and others are walking a tightrope. They have to integrate AI to stay relevant, but they have to do it without cannibalizing the very business models and the open web that made them successful in the first place. AI is set to transform how we find information, potentially so profoundly that the internet as we know it today may cease to exist. Whether this future is a utopia of instant knowledge or a dystopia of shallow, controlled information depends less on the technology and more on us. It's our choice whether we continue to think for ourselves, to question, and to explore whether we outsource our curiosity to an algorithm. AI is an amazing tool, but in the end, the most powerful intelligence will always be our own. I hope this video gave you some food for thought. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel. We regularly release new videos to help make the world of finance and technology more understandable for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.